Hey y'all, I'm Abby, More Than Just Skin, and welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm thrilled you took some time out of your day to spend a little bit of time here with me. Today's video is another makeup and review, face of the day, makeup of the day, where I talk about what I have on my face, how it is worn throughout the day, how long I've had it on, and just kind of my general thoughts about it. I will zoom in and give you an opportunity to see how it wore up close and personal so you can be the judge to see if these products really are worth it, and I'll kind of tell you what I think about it. So if you are interested in, and before we get started, I will say I am doing a recap on a foundation that I featured in my last makeup of the day because I actually applied it a little bit different today, and I want to tell you my thoughts on that. So we're having kind of a repeat of foundation, but everything else is different than what I used last time. So if you're interested in this, then hit that subscribe button, and here we go. Per the usual, there are two products that are not on my face, but on my nails and the fragrance that I am wearing. Let's start with the fragrance I'm wearing. And this is probably the most expensive fragrance I have ever worn in my life. And it is called Effing Fabulous. Not gonna say the actual word, by Tom Ford, and I have this kind of deluxe size. I think this is maybe a 10 mil I got off of eBay because I'm obsessed with this scent. Let me go ahead and start by telling you it is after 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I applied all of this around 6 this morning, including this fragrance, and I can still smell it on myself. It has wonderful staying power. Am I gonna run out and purchase it? Not the full bottle. I may repurchase another size like this, but the full bottle is $325, and y'all, I just can't do that. Maybe if I had unlimited funds, maybe if somebody was buying me a very, very, very nice gift, which I can't imagine anybody spending that much money on a gift, or maybe if I had like some gift cards, I don't know, but I still think it would be very difficult to spend that amount of money on a fragrance. But it is beautiful. I love it. I did go on the Sephora website because, you know, my nose and perfume notes don't really work. Warm and spicy, which makes sense because that's what I love. I love a woody spice. It says keynotes are fresh lavender, bitter almond, vanilla, orris root, iris flower, and leather. Makes sense to me. It's beautiful. I love it. You should try it out, or maybe you shouldn't try it out because it's just ridiculously expensive. Okay. Moving on to my nails, another KL polish. This is from the fall bundle, and it is the shade Cafe Disco. And what it is like a pretty taupe with some glitter. This isn't really a sheen. This is what I consider glitter, and it is gorgeous. I mean, it's just really pretty. It's a pretty neutral, and I just really have been enjoying it. So love, love, love that. So now let's move into what I am wearing on my face. First, I primed my entire face with the Catrice Instant Luminous Finish Prime and Fine Nude Glow Primer. I really enjoy this stuff. I find it hydrating. I find that it gives my skin some luminosity, but not too much. And of course, it's Catrice. I got it at Ulta. It doesn't break the bank. So I really am enjoying that. I took my Tatcha, and I have the Tatcha Silk, the Silk Canvas. I have this little small size, which really, y'all, is a perfect size. I mean, look how much that is. It's perfect because it takes very little. And I don't like to put this on my entire face. I kind of put it around my mouth. I put it on the cheek area, kind of down the nose, and that is what I primed my face with today. Okay, I'm back. My battery died. So let's talk about the foundation that I am wearing. And this is the same foundation that I wore in the last face of the day makeup and review video. And the reason I wanted to do this foundation again is because I said in that video that I was having problems with the application of it. Now, the foundation is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. So in the last video, I had told you that I had been wearing it for approximately about a week prior, and I had been applying it in my favorite way of applying it with a damp sponge. Damp Beauty Blender. I think the sponge I actually was using was the L'Oreal sponge, which is one of my favorites. So for today, I went in different and applied it using my hands, using just my fingers, and it made a huge difference. It went on my skin effortlessly. Let me start. Effortlessly. It went on my skin so incredibly easy. I just popped it on, it smoothed in, it was no patchiness, the blending was very easy. No problems really at all. So I do like it much better now knowing that I can apply it with my fingers and do it rather quickly. Now, is this gonna be like a holy grail foundation for me? No. And the reason is because I don't like applying foundations with my hands. I would much rather apply it with a sponge, with a damp sponge. So that doesn't mean I'm going to move this and not use it or declutter it. I mean, I may declutter it if I do a declutter of my foundations, but I'm gonna keep using it. I mean, it's a pricey foundation and I still think it is a decent foundation. Now, if you didn't check out that video, I'm going to kind of tell you about this foundation. Now, this is just going on because I don't have my phone in front of me anymore because when I charged the battery, I took it in another room, and I'm not gonna go get it and read to you what it claims to be. I'm just gonna tell you how I think about it. I feel like that it is a medium buildable coverage. However, I find that it does not build up to full coverage. I still have to go in with some concealer around my face for like my sunspots and some redness. So I don't even feel like it can build up to a full coverage. I do think that it is kind of a natural type finish. I don't find it to be matte, but I don't really find it to be radiant either. It just kind of looks like skin, and it does leave a very pretty finish. I will also say that now that I didn't have problems with it when I was blending it, I liked it much better in applying it. Now, one thing I will say, and I'm really not going to blame the foundation for this, I was on my way to work this morning and this eye over here was running more than usual, and normally I have some tissue that I can kind of blot it, and for some reason today my tissue was gone, so I just let it run. And by the time I got to the office, my makeup right in this area was so splotchy, and you can still see it's not real, it's very splotchy in this area. I have some concealer that I just keep in my desk drawer, and it was so bad that I actually took some concealer and dotted it there and put some powder. So it does look a little splotchy there. It doesn't, this whole side of my face I don't think looks as good as this side. All right, so there and there. And I'm blaming it on the fact that I just let my eye run. So I will say that, and I don't really necessarily feel like that's the foundation's fault, because as I've said before, I have not found a foundation that will hold up to my runny eyes. I just haven't, and I'm not sure there's one out there. I mean, I guess if there's a waterproof foundation that I need to try, I don't know. Of course, I haven't done this wear test with some of my staples that I consider to be like my longest wearing foundations, such as the Estee Lauder Double Wear, the Laura Mercier Silk Cream, and the Hourglass the Skin Tint. So I am going to do this type video so that we can really assess that. But in looking in the mirror, what I will point out, now I will say, today was very cool. We have had a break in the heat. Fall is maybe here, we can only hope. So I really didn't sweat. However, first thing this morning while I was getting dressed, after I put my makeup on, after I put my clothes on, when I sat down to put my lipstick on, I noticed I was sweating. And right here, I had a big old gap in foundation. So I did put some concealer here before I left for work because it had already gone away. I also do see where my sunglasses sat on my face. So I do see some marks where they left because the sunglasses set. Other than that, I mean, on this side, of course, like I said, and you can really see where my eye watered. Other than that, I feel like it looks really good, and I like the way it looks. Now, another thing that I'm going to point out, which I pointed out yesterday, my lipstick is feathering. Now, I had this problem with the Makeup Revolution foundation in a Makeup in Review video where my lipstick feathered, and I thought it was the foundation. It's doing it with this foundation too, so I'm thinking it's not the foundation. I have on a different lip liner today, a different lipstick. I think it's my lips, y'all. I think my lips are wrinkled. I don't know if I need to go get some lip fillers again. I don't know what I need to do. Comment down below if you have some suggestions, if you have something that I can put on here. It may be doing it, like I said, because I'm wearing more vibrant lip colors and I'm noticing it more. I don't know. Maybe I need to clean up around my lips with my concealer my concealer pencil. I don't know what I need to do, but if you have some suggestions, let me know because I would be interested in that. Okay, moving on to the next product I want to talk about. I used for blush today one of my favorite blushes for fall. I feel like I literally could wear this blush the entire fall and winter, and I probably should because it was that expensive. And this is Tom Ford 05 Ravish, and this is what it looks like. And I apply it with a duo fiber brush, and it just looks so good. Again, on this side, I don't think anything on this side of the face looks so good, and that's my fault because I should have never let my eyes run like I did. But so be it. But check out this side. I think this side looks really good, and I think this blush is really, really nice. For highlighter today, I have one of my favorite highlighters on, and it is and I don't hear hardly anybody talk about this highlighter. And I really don't understand that because to me, this highlighter, again, don't look at this side, look at this side. It looks like it just sinks into your skin. It's not like it's sitting on top. It just looks like it has become one with your skin, and your skin is just glowing. And it is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish by MAC in the color Superb. And this is what it looks like. And it looks a little dark maybe in the pan, but it really doesn't come off with much color. It just really looks like you are glowing from within, and I just think it is gorgeous. Again, I think mine kind of disappeared over here, but over here you can see it does look really good. So love, love, love that. I kind of want to pick up some more, but the last thing I need is some more highlighters. Okay, moving on to what I'm wearing on my eyes. This palette I have been loving for fall. If you want a good fall palette and you don't want to spend a lot of money, go grab this one at the drugstore. This is the Comfort Zone by Wet n Wild, and it comes with, what is this, 10 shades. My biggest complaint is that only 2 are matte. In my perfect palette world, this shimmer right here, this cream color shimmer would be matte, so I could set my entire eyes with that before I start anything else. And maybe this deep shade right here would be matte too. But I really have no problem with it being shimmer. And at $4.99, I don't really think I can even complain. I mean, let's be honest. So what I did today is I put this color right here in my crease, and then I darkened it up with this other matte color. I put with my finger this kind of lighter green shimmer across my eyelid, and then I put this dark green shimmer in the outer V, and then I kind of blended it into my crease, and then I think, which one of these? I think I put this, did I put that one? Or did I put, I think I put that one, that darker kind of tan shimmer, kind of in the middle of my eyelid. And then I actually lined my eye with this dark green right here, and then I smudged out the lower one with this shade. And I mean, I think you can see the staying power is really good. I'm impressed with it. I'm going to zoom in a minute and show y'all all this up close. But yeah, for $4.99, and I think green is really on trend for fall, or maybe it's just me. I mean, you can see I'm wearing green. Maybe it's just me. I'm into green right now. I don't know, but I love this palette. For my lips, the lip liner that I use today is the Dervish Lip Pencil in MAC. And the reason I use this is because this is a stiff lip liner. It really is. Now, granted, I haven't touched up my lip liner. I only used it this morning. Maybe if I had used it again, like after lunch and lined my lips, I wouldn't be having this feathering. And maybe that's what I'm going to have to start doing because I'm getting old, I guess. And my lips are getting wrinkly and yeah, first world problems. But, you know, one of the fun things about aging. So, but this is the shade Dervish. It is just kind of this, let's see. And I find MAC lip liners to be incredibly stiff, which I kind of like, but it's kind of a rosy color, rosy nude color. And the lipstick that I am wearing today is a Rimmel Kate London lipstick in the shade 47. And it's just a pretty, I would say maybe not really rosy, but just kind of a brownish shade. Let's see. so you can kind of see what it looks like, but it definitely has a fall vibe to it. Now I set all of this today with my Marc Jacobs Recover Perfecting Coconut Setting Mist. Love the scent of this, love the way it feels on my skin, and I do think it is similar to the All Nighter by Urban Decay. It makes your makeup last. It's not just something that kind of breaks up all the powder, it just makes your makeup last as well. So it's really good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom in so you can see kind of up close how all this looks, and then we will check it out. 1 second. So you can see right there, see where it kind of broke up. Maybe a little bit of wear there. You can see the feathering. Cheeks a little shiny. Okay, so now you've seen up close and personal how all of this wore, and you can be the judge of the products. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. I would love to see you back here on a regular basis. And as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye, y'all.